Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. This is What's New Tuesday. So what we're looking at here is the armor view of the KWS 3 Era 3 tank, the brand new one, the one that's like $75 or 17,900 gold for the base model. As you can see, it has some super thick armors all over the place here. Red, orange, yellow. Just crazy stuff. That frontal plate is a monster at 360. Lower plate 325 plus an angle. Going to be nasty to penetrate. So this is your brand new super tank essentially. Like the Molot was. So this is built for the suckers to buy because they're going to try and buy it so they'll have a superior vehicle and try to buy their wins, but they never figure it out. They're not the smartest guys in town because it's not pay to win. When this company tells you it's not pay to win, this is the one time they're telling you the truth. It isn't, because there's other idiots on the other team that have them also. And only one of your group is going to win, either Group A or Group B. Both groups are not going to win. So when Group A and Group B buys this tank, the only winner is the company who sells them to you. Oh, suckers! So it is not pay to win at all. It's pay to have an advantage over other tank players, and you might win. So it is, really when they say pay to win, if you look at it as, the winning, quote unquote, is the scoring of your tank, well, then that is true. It is pay to score, not pay to win technically, but pay to score doesn't flow off the tongue as fluidly as pay to win. So that's the deal there. Anyway, so let's look at this is the overview. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's a, good tank, solid, super armored, etc., etc. It's going to be a monster to kill for sure. But, welcome to the world of tanks. They do this all the time. And the suckers just keep buying them. Well, we'll see if they buy them or not. All right, this is the brand new KWS 3 Era 3 heavy tank. Today I played it in the match, hoping to get one of these matches, which I did get, because I was looking for a match that would have one or more of these KWS tanks. And in this match, I had two of these guys on my team and one on the opposite team. So I'm going to show you what this guy does so you can check it out yourself on the off chance that you're interested. This way you get to see actual gameplay footage as I would give to you in a review without me actually having to buy this tank, because I'm not buying this tank. I don't pay $75 worth of gold for tanks. I just don't. So typical heavy tank approach down the one line through the city, going to barrel over any guy that he sees. There's a Leopard 2A4, smash the crud out of him. Now this tank has massive armor. Dude, he just annihilated that guy, that Leopard 2A4, like it was candy. So this was the right guy to choose to watch. This guy just went berserk. Now I was in a weasel myself, and I was on the northern side of the map over there like Bravo 7. I mean, I had an okay game. I didn't make any kills, but I did like 3,000 plus damage. So I'm not going to worry about my gameplay here. We're looking at KWS 3. See what this guy can do. And so far, it was fairly formidable and impressive. This guy is toast. Molot. He's drilling him right in the weak spot. So long, Molot. And as you probably know, that's Russian for mallet, as in hammer. So, this object 477A Molot was annihilated by this Leopard tank. And this is the best Russian accent I can do. I'm working on getting my son to do a recording of a Russian accent for you guys, because he's 10 times better than me. I was able to convince him to do one of those short ones for Bernie, and the next day Bernie was raving about it. It was just so awesome. And that was really funny. We talked about it, and I said, people always tell you their kids are really good at X, Y, or Z, whatever it is, and it's usually way overblown. And he agreed with me that my son was the best he's ever heard. And that includes one of our favorites. We both like the guy from Armageddon, the Russian cosmonaut. That guy was fantastic, and my son is better than him. And that guy, we love that guy. He's great. So this guy, is having a good game. And he does have a good game to finish this match. So long, chump. Scram. I mean, this tank is beastly, as you can see. That's one of those things that, well, sometimes as a YouTube guy, I get opportunities. Man, that guy just rammed him, that weasel, boom, dead. What a moron. Why would you ram a heavy tank in a weasel? I try not to do that because they always win. So that was pretty awesome. So anyway, that is all the killing that he does in this tank. That guy, yeah, he got 3 kills, that's it. So we're done with this. My team lost the game, but this guy was fantastic. So let's go check out the rest of What's New Tuesday. All right, so that was the Leopard 2 KWS 17,300. Sorry, I said 900. My mistake. They have whatever Cold War tanks. None of these tanks are necessary, really. RDF, LT, no. The smart guy says, okay, you know what? Yeah, they have whatever cool Cold War tanks, no pun intended, are out there. You don't want to pay high dollar. Pick them up on the special sales or, random operations, what have you. You'll feel better, because if you get a tank you didn't like and you paid even wallet saver, quote unquote, for 9,000. Now the RDF LT is a solid tank. It's really good. But I didn't pay 9,000 for it. I got it for half price, which was 6,000 or less. I don't even remember. I want to say half price, but might have been from an operation. I don't think I paid for it. Anyway, let's check out the World War II. You got Wind of Arrakis, the Dune tank. I did a review video of that. A solid tank. Not super special, but solid. Good for some people, not so much for others. These are a bunch of mediocre tanks in general, and relatively speaking, I don't recommend people pay more than 2,000 gold for whatever tanks. This Rudy is an okay tank. It's a T-34, I think 85. But it's a Rudy tank. I have it. I got it from some bargain, whatever. Yeah, minus 25%, no. I got that tank for like about 2,000 gold with the commander. Might have been 2,100 with the commander, and the garage slot. Half price. Was like, okay, that's decent. Whatever. So the rest of that stuff is like, nah, same story. I don't pay high gold prices for tanks. They're just not worth it. That's just me. Auxiliary. Now, me personal, I'm only buying random commanders that are 3 stars that I need or want. Think they're good characters or whatever, but that's just me. I don't waste my time. Now, if you already have the Rudy tank, it costs you 1,000 gold really for this postcard. I call these postcard commanders. It looks like a postcard. I mean, tell me that's not what it looks like. I mean, it's okay. Nothing super special, to be honest. Now, Sandworm Camo, I have a video coming out on that. It's going to knock your socks off. The Sandworm Camo is really good because it looks awesome on certain tanks. And when you see my video, probably tomorrow, you're going to go, oh, geez, dude, that is cool. So I'm going to have a preview video today or tomorrow. I don't know for sure which. There's going to be a preview shorty. And then I'll have a regular video that's longer. And it's going to knock your socks off. So you already have some of these camo sets. You might want to consider getting more depending on what you have. So I'm going to tell you that. And when you checked out my other videos that have those camo pack designs on the tanks, it's going to knock your socks off. You're going to go, ooh, you know what? I might want to buy some of those. Or not. It's up to you. Download content right here. Tank of the month. This tank was at 12,000 gold, I think, when it came out last year. I don't think it's very, very popular at that price. And that's why it's probably Tank of the Month to recoup their investment in making it. So Tank of the Month is almost always a great deal. $10. You get $5 worth of gold. It's 850 gold plus the tank, plus some boosters. So if there's any tank that you're looking for, they're all premiums, of course. So there's bargains to be had on Tank of the Month. I would check Tank of the Month every month. That is not my advice to you. That is Armored Wraith's advice to me, which I pass along to you. So I give credit to him for that because he had some, great observations there. But the rest of this stuff is all high priced as heck. I don't recommend you buy any of it. So, see ya. Premium, I don't buy premium time. I do contracts. And I tell people, don't buy premium time. Do contracts, get the free 3 days of the contract, and then switch contracts and go do it again. The only contracts I recommend people go to completion or premium tank contracts, because if you acquire that tank in a war chest or a card in the future, it's going to be a gold refund. For the most part, the rest of the contract tanks are not that special. Now the Needle is good. The Thunder Bucket is good. There's a handful of other ones that are, good tanks. The Thresher is really good. But most of them are pretty average. It's up to you. But again, now if you want to earn, like, the Roundabout is a good sniper tank. If you don't want to pay for a premium one, that's fine. But most of those tanks are mediocre. So that's a heads up. Convert resources whenever you need to, do tanks for free XP, for example. War chests. They added some extra war chests. They put the Commander war chest back in there for 400 gold. And you get commanders out of there, mostly 2-dimensional commanders. It shows you the commons, which are all 1 stars. The uncommons, the ones they show you are 3-star commanders. Except the one on the far right is a king. I don't know if he's a 3-star or not. And the second one, underneath the N of uncommon, that girl, I don't know who she is. The one on the far left is the British general. He's a 3-star. In the middle with the helmet, that's General Patton, a 3-star. I have the girl which is the fourth from the left, in between Patton and the King, and that girl is a 3-star Russian commander. I got her about a month or 2 months ago. I didn't even know she existed, so I have her. I kept hers. So those are really cool. Down the epic and rares, if you don't have them, if you need commanders and you don't have some great commanders, commander war chests are pretty good, especially if you're a lower end guy that's looking to get potential, high 3-star commanders, because 3-star commanders are how you make your commanders kick butt in tanks like the 38H, which is a commander bonus tank. So the more commanders you have, like myself, this is not a good deal for me to buy any of these, because I already have all of those commanders that are good and I don't need a duplicate of them. So I recommend these if you want to get good commanders. You're going to get mostly 1-stars. You're going to get some of those 2-dimensional 3-stars or 2-star commanders, and you might catch a break and pick up one of the 3-star 3D commanders, which those are the best. Now they also come with extra items. You'll get like commander plus premium days or whatever it is. I don't remember exactly. I didn't buy any recently because they're just, not worth it for me personally. I have too many commanders, and so I don't get a good return on my investment. But newer account guys, someone who has 10 commanders, 15, 20 commanders, yeah, you can get some great ones in there, no question. And I did get a few when we earned some freebies. I did pick up, a good commander out of that. So there's good stuff that comes out of here. Celebration, as you already know, is kind of the same story. The more stuff you have, the less valuable the Celebration commander chest is, because you're going to get a lot of commons, some uncommons, and there's also regular premium tanks, like there's a pack 40. There's the Rippers in there. The Malott, as you see, is in there. That's Object 477A. The 4RAD is awesome. The Tier 10 heavy tank is really good. The Centauro 45 Italian heavy tank, Tier 10 is good. There's some other really good ones, Pack 40. A lot of good stuff potentially available. I already have almost all of it. The only one I don't have is the Malott. So if I get a tank, I end up getting a refund. But silver, not gold. You do not get gold from this at all. So I'm just giving you the heads up on that one. If you pay gold for a Commander War Chest, you'll never get gold out of it. If you pay gold for a Celebration, you'll never get gold out of it. You can get other things, but you won't get gold. To get gold, you have to pay money for it, potentially, like the Lucky Chests. Here's the Lucky Chest. These are St. Patrick's Day stuff. And you have, of course, common, and to me, they're all hideous. The uncommons are, some of those are okay, the leprechauns, what have you, but most of them are kind of hideous. You can get gold as well, 100 gold or 200 gold. And you got chances at rare tanks that could theoretically be of some value to you. Objectively speaking, I don't think the Lucky War Chest is the way to go. I wouldn't recommend you buy these. If you were going to pay basically $1.49 for war chests, go for privates, or go for, I guess that's really it. I mean, you could buy Celebration War Chest, but essentially the private chest is better than the Lucky War Chest. I'm telling you that for a fact, unless you want the Halloween commanders. If you like those hideous 2-dimensional Halloween commanders, more power to you. I can't stand them. I got rid of all of them. They're hideous. The ones I earned, I got some free ones back in the day. I got rid of all of those commanders. They were all hideous. That's just me personal. But hey, it's up to you. If you like it, it's an awesome deal, because it's the only place you can get the Lucky Leprechaun style commanders. So it's, it's not, these are like chocolate or vanilla. They're not for everybody. I let you know what's in there. Whatever you do is your decision. I'll give you the info and you make your decision. Like I said, I don't get them myself because I just don't like what's in there. If I needed commanders, I'd go Commander War Chest instead of Lucky War Chests. The commanders are much better. The top end commanders are way better in the Commander War Chest than the Lucky Chest. If you, catch a break and get lucky. So it's all up to you. But this covers, all the stuff that's essentially new in the store. Season Pass, for those of you should already know. Ultimate Season Pass, you get the commander, the tank, and, the other tanks that are awarded at stage 50, 75, and 100. So, once again, Cold War tanks, really nothing spectacular that I would recommend. Now, the other thing is, the thing that's really what's new that you need to keep your eyes open for is I'm going to make a video on this as well. And that is the giveaway for the original 3 nations, British, German, and American. It's like the Dream Machines last year. You can get up to 4 premium tanks. You just earn points and then cash those points in, and then you keep earning and you can cash in another another tank if that's what you so desire. There's 4 different tanks you can get. As Fish himself said when I was in a party with him earlier today, the best one to go for is the British 4202. It's the most expensive. It's 1,000 points. So you earn your 1,000 points, get that one. Some of you will choose the Super Pershing. Not quite as good. It's a little bit less. It's like 700 or 800 points. I don't remember what the actual point total was. Myself, I don't have either the British 4202 or the Super Pershing. So I'll go for the British tank. As Fish said, it's worth 100 more gold than the American Super Pershing. So again, the Fish mentality is to tell people to acquire 1 or more of those tanks so that, again, if you get a chest with one of those tanks as a prize, bingo, it's a gold refund that you can use to, buy an expensive tank. Like a couple of seasons ago, I got a 9,000 gold refund for a G-Sor, which I used to buy an expensive Stormer 30 for Cold War. But if you got a tank, that was a gold refund tank out of one of your chests from the season, then you could, maybe buy this Wind of Arrakis if that floats your boat, or you could go back here, use it to buy something else. So, in closing, that was what's new Tuesday with the gameplay quickie review for the Leopard KWS 3, Era 3 tank. I mean, it's very impressive, to be honest. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It would help if you could leave a like, spread the word, tell your friends. That way they could learn about this tank specifically and like and possibly subscribe to help spread the word across YouTube. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you. Of course, leave a comment, and if you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer your questions for you. So, it was great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you again. I have some other killer videos coming up that I've mentioned in other videos and as well as in this one. So I'll see you guys again real soon, I hope. Thanks again.